Hi everyone! I'm doing something a little different today. I'm doing a hair tutorial. As you can see, I've already gotten started on this side, but I'm going to show you how to do soft spiral curls. First of all, what you need are a couple Velcro rollers, and these are about, I think, 1.5 inches. But what I do is I section off my hair. I divide it one on each side like this, divide it here, and then as you can see, I rolled it up right on that Velcro roller. And then I take another section behind that and I roll it up with another one. Since I've already done the back, I already took this one out. Now to give my bangs some volume, as you can see, they're kind of cut at an angle like this, so they kind of naturally go to the side because I like side swept bangs. But what I do is I just take them to give them just a little oomph. I take another Velcro roller and I'm just going to roll them up at the base. Then just take a bobby pin and just bobby pin it in place. Now while I'm letting that set, I know I look really funny in this video, I'm going to take my curling iron. Now the one I have is by Hot Tools, if you can see that. It works really well. It costs a little bit more than the ones you would get, say, at Target, like the Conair or the Revlon, but these heat up really nicely and they just hold the curl a lot better. So I would recommend, if you're going to spend a little bit more money, that this is worth it. This one I think is 1.25 inches. If you want smaller curls, you can go for a smaller curling iron, but don't go less than 3/4 of an inch because then you start to get really tight poodle-like curls. You don't want to get anything smaller than 3/4. Okay, I'm going to take it at the base and roll it and just start gradually getting the rest of the hair until I go out to the ends. And then just hold it. Now the reason I'm not curling it at the bottom and then rolling it up is you'll get kind of flat here and then it'll be curly on the bottom, but I want an even spiral curl. See that, how it came just like that? Then what you'll do to keep it in place, this works really well if your hair is just really straight and doesn't hold curl well. You're going to take that curl and just kind of bunch it up like this. Keep the curl in place. Now while it's still hot, you're going to roll it and then take another bobby pin and you're just going to pin it in place. So just like that, just so it holds it. Let me show you the next section. So start at the base and curl and just gradually start letting go and grabbing more hair until you get it all the way to the bottom. Just hold it for a few seconds. You could also, before you dry your hair, is put a little mousse in, and that'll give your hair a little bit more volume and a little bit more strength to hold the curl. And again, once I let go, I take that curl, I just roll it back up, and then I just take a bobby pin, and I'm just going to pin it in place. You're going to do this all throughout your hair. Let me take this out for now. See how it has lots of volume there? Okay, now I'm going to take out the part on top that I've had sitting in my hair. It's on that Velcro roller. I'm going to take that out, and we're going to section it off. But before we do that, I'm going to comb it out for a second. I'm going to take a fine-tooth comb just like this, and we're going to just kind of tease it at the back. Now I know this is very 80s or 90s-ish, but it really does add a lot of volume at your roots. You don't want to do it too much because then you'll get a little bit of breakage. But I find that this creates volume without having to use a lot of stiff hairspray. Section it off just like that. Comb it a little bit and do the same procedure. Just curl it at the base of the roots and then slowly start taking more hair. If you want curls that are very defined and very shiny, like you'll see in some pictures, where it's just a very perfectly even spiral curl, you spray it with hairspray first and then do the same procedure, and once you let go, you don't touch it, you just leave it like that, and that'll give you that very shiny, almost stiff-looking spiral curl. But we're going for soft ones today. I'm going to take that curl and pin it. If you want to vary the curls on your head, just take smaller sections. I'm taking pretty large ones right now just because I want them to be a little bit fuller. Just going to keep continuing to do this until I get finished through all of my hair. Now that I have all of my curls set and I have them all bobby pinned to my head, I've let them dry just a little bit and cool off. Now I can slowly just start taking those bobby pins out, and what I'll have left is just a little bit of a soft curl there. So I'm just going to take all of these bobby pins out. I'm not going to do anything with them yet until I get them all undone, and then I'll show you how to style. Okay, so I've taken all of my bobby pins out, and as you can see I have this just big mess of curls. What I'm going to do is I want a softer look, so I'm just going to tussle them just a little bit. And then to get some volume at the roots, what I'm going to do is take a section down the middle. I'm going to push it up just a teeny bit and put a bobby pin in there. You want one that's natural looking, you want one that's closest to your hair color, so I'm picking a brown bobby pin. We're going to put one on each side. Make sure you put one on each side. If you put one just one in, your hair will fall out. Now you want just a little poof there, you don't want a big one because you don't want to look like Elaine from Seinfeld. And then from there I can just start messing with my curls. If I see any that are out of place, I can just recurl them. Then to style the bangs, what I do is take some wax, and the kind that I use, is Kenra working wax, or you could use a pomade if you have that. You just need something that's just a little bit sticky. As you can see, it's a creamy type consistency. I just take a couple fingers and rub it in there. This will last forever. This one was a little bit pricey. It was $17 for this bottle, but it will seriously last me till I'm 90. So I'm going to take that cream, wipe it all over my fingers just to kind of get rid of any clumps. Then I'm going to just lightly dab over my bangs just to keep them in place and to get rid of any flyaways that I have. This is great if you're trying to get a really straight, slick hairstyle. The wax will, especially if you get a good quality one, it'll keep it very smooth, it'll give it some shine, and just make your hair look really healthy. And it doesn't leave it oily like some pomades do, so that's why I prefer the wax over a pomade. Then what I can do, if my bangs are still unruly, I'll take another bobby pin, a brown one, and I'll just kind of pin it in place, at least for now. Then to give my hair extra shine, what I do is I take some Tresemme No Frizz spray, just any kind of shine spray, but what I did is I took some Frozen White Pigment by MAC, just I need something that doesn't have any color to it, that's just kind of shimmery and sparkly, and what I did is I mixed it in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it adds a shimmer to that spray. So then I just shake it up, and I just spray my hair with it. And what this does is it gives my hair an extra little bit of shine. Now if I don't want that poof there, what I can do is take a little bit of hairspray, and I'm using Redken's Workforce 09. See if you can see that whole bottle. This is great hairspray because it holds everything in place, but it doesn't get stiff and hard like some of the other brands. I'm going to spray my roots, and if you want, if your hair really doesn't hold curl well, you can spray your whole head with that hairspray. Just do a light mist because you don't want them to be stiff. You want them to still have that soft look. Then what I can do is take out those bobby pins. Sometimes I leave it in, sometimes I take it out and I run my fingers through it. And see how it automatically kind of gave me some volume? And then if I feel like my bangs are staying in place, I could take out that bobby pin as well too. So that's pretty much it. Just a nice soft sort of spiral curls with a side swept bang. Makes for a really fun evening out, or just something, you know, a little bit more glamorous if you feel like being extra sexy. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Always feel free to leave me messages if you have questions, and don't forget to subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.